Today, the 4th of May, 2020. We want to call na table the latest COVID-19 update, and the president of Sierra Leone don't tell we say he is negative. He take the COVID-19 test and the test come out negative. But before I do then two topic we'll get for today, I just want to ask few questions. Lately in Sierra Leone, for the past 2 weeks, it look like say the political tension is growing high. And not to no other people rather than APC and SLPP. Then two parties. Then two grandpa there. Then two parties where from where Salone getting independence, they don't be in existence. Even though we get other party them. But some people in the tell we say, even their other party than they born out of one way or the other, then born out of them two parties. Which kind of a love would them two parties get for this country? I know say, beaucoup people even on Saturday will be there. If you go through the comment section, beaucoup point finger there, na this, na dande, na this, na dande, na this, na dande. Usai Salone in himself between them two parties. Usai Salone himself between APC and SLPP. And how Salone go able to redeem himself for make we get waiting with the yarn for from we country. We pledge with love and loyalty to we country Sierra Leone. We vow for servant faithfully. At some times, no. He say at all times. We promise for defend them, honor them, even in good name. But what do they see lately? Would they try for defend Sierra Leone or would they try for defend with political party them? Now so we left make toy. We end up power. Cotton, cut foot. Say we get people you know, people now people they say, oh, then people they don't come back na Freetown. You know how people end up na Freetown? How they end up come? But because of the war. Now the war now be bringing them come. What they say we get internal displaced people. You get some man we go Guinea, some man go Liberia, but majority of the people can have Freetown. Now so they end up na Freetown. Now so Freetown take overload so. Wait for turn back now, a lot of people not agree go again. So what thing we get for Salone? What are we playing with right now? It's all about point finger. Now we get. But remember, now one Salone we get. We need for bio. Right now, you go see the numbers, then they go up. COVID-19, na Salone. Because we are distracted. We are totally distracted. for make we all join and fight against COVID-19. We get for fight against fake news, false information, this say, he say, everybody gets immune. So COVID-19 just a slip around and get a fun-filled day in our country. Some people in the ask say, where are the religious leaders? They know they see. Say right now, you accept there is division in Sierra Leone. And politically. With the religious leaders them, they know they talk. Or then if they take sides. Uda go come out and stand up say, hey, this is not right. Not to say for be. But we go with water don't pass guy. We water don't pass guy, what you go do? Pass it drink like pap. But me and you get a role for play. And now only when we go left for politicize everything inside the country. Now make you see the young man there. Nobody no one creates job. Nobody no one go find work. Everybody wants to go into politics. Because they just think say, na day, the money, day. That's what they just think. And everybody just keep to himself. Make her not talk just no, make her not feel say, nah. Because when you speak, yes, they say you there for. When you speak against, they say you there against. Like I said, the salon where we get, now that out for do salon. And that out for do salon, now I make work on a salon. But we no want for accept the out for do salon. We want for when we see things, we call them like how we see them. But unfortunately, even some man where they call things how we see them, it's now the lens of a political party now they use. Because if you can just use your naked eye, you go see. If you don't add any political lens there. Even the judiciary. What are they doing? What are they saying? We don't need a country where for they on our edge. These not a good time for people and we invest in a salon. I talked to one or two people and we get investment in a salon. When I panic and scared and then just a wondering. And not to show A for B. Where is the peace? Where is the love for one another? Some people go say, now that need the politician they like. When we are divided, so that they can do it in they want. But the SSF know they're at peace. They are not. We need to come together and fight against COVID-19 as now in at the enemy right now in a salon. But if they see we brothers and sisters them as enemy, then it is not right. And it not go be well. Say today, watch on your screen. Now line people they make so for water. Water now they make line for so. We get the basic things then. When how for they talk about now for they bring remedies, how for fix them things here. But no, na political party. You can imagine if one person they na that crowd they we get the virus. Or maybe somebody where all that hose day, who side the water they come out, get the virus. You know, don't pump am for everybody. All my way there under. You know, don't pump am for them. But if we get just the basic way you go, you open, you pump water on. You go can't imagine that kids make line for make water bowser come. You can pump with hose, with barrel. I don't even know how then they carry them barrel and they go na the hose there. We have better things for fix-ups alone than politics. When election done, politics were done there. But election they don't today, the next day, people they don't begin campaign for the next election. That's why we they see what they see so. Again, we get the how for do, now they hand over to we. But we no go see them say how for do, don't things can't turn all that thing away. I think it's high time the religious leaders them, the judiciary, it's high time then call somebody, because this, you know, they go down well. Not to this salon we want. And not to this kind of salon we want for left for picking and tomorrow. Make a give away the COVID-19 update for today in a salon. We get 12 new cases. Monday, 4th May, 2020. 12 new cases. And all 12 of them cases now between Western area, the rural and the urban. Now then Sheban to themselves. Cumulatively, we don't get reach 178 confirmed case inside salon. 178 from the 31st of March to date. And the number of people we don't lost the fight against COVID-19 na 9. 9 people don't lost the fight. The number of people we get the virus now within our isolation or treatment centers now 132. 132. Now then get the virus now na salon. The number of people waiting in quarantine right now 1,385. 1,385. And the people who on discharge from quarantine now 1,721. You remember? Okay. Imagine who left here on Saturday to date. Bo Kainsai, the Premier League of COVID-19. How then Kainsai and so then come back? Because the person will test positive nabo, now the person will lost in life. He lost the battle against COVID-19 na salon. So then we get one case, how we come, na so he come out. And number one, make we know say that person there, na be a community health officer, and both come in a grand style. What do I mean by that? Now the first health professional will die of COVID-19 inside salon. Now the first health professional will die of COVID-19 inside salon. The one way book it, and so they left back. Then we get to question and answer session. where few questions then be asked, people then be want for know the index case nabo. How be come in contact with COVID-19. And they ask say if na through community or na Epilink. Well, then be for make me and you know say the surveillance then still they on the case for make them know waiting or how really it come in contact with the coronavirus. Because I said now they say they don't know. And unfortunately, the person not be able the fight against COVID-19. He be lost the battle. I don't know if you don't see one video where they go around with somebody where they call Charles Kembe. We say in the work na EOC. And he say na EOC they work and he dey in quarantine. And he be they complain about the usual about quarantine. You know it's in at the complain now. Say that's not the unhealthy and all those things. So people then they ask say if any case done in a EOC, since this person say na EOC they work for, then it in a quarantine. People then they try for ask say they want link them to EOC if case come out inside EOC. And they want know back who side in quarantine. Well, the government be get for answer say it in at the FBC center. Yes, FBC then get center, they treatment center, did they? And that particular person there is stable. And the center currently get 16 other patients them. 16 other patients then at the FBC center. People then say they don't visit the center and they're happy with waiting and see at the center. That's at the FBC. Well, this will be this morning, the 11 o'clock press briefing, which I give you so, because later we'll be able to find out this particular question. A question was asked if the president of Sierra Leone, President Bio, if they don't test them, since in 14 days be don't end. And they want to know what's going to be the outcome. Well, we'll be able to learn say the president will be secondary contact. Then get what they call a primary contact. Then they get what they call a secondary contact. A primary contact, now the close people to somebody where come in contact with the virus. The close person them where they jam body with them. A secondary contact, now somebody where the primary day in between that person there, the primary and the person where get in contact with the virus. So you understand then? Let's say now 1, 2, 3. 1, now the person where come in contact with the virus. 2, now the primary. 3, now the secondary. So for make 3 count to 1, you get for pass to 2 before you reach 1. So now I make that one day, now the secondary. I hope say that one day will make them clear small. We begin for land say, according to protocols, secondary contacts then they not they test them after 14 days, unless if they feel strongly that them for be tested. That one then will be 11 o'clock this morning. 11 o'clock this morning, and then they will be here because a lot of people will be asked question, be they push one for know if the president be don't get tested for COVID-19. When I done we be land this morning. Well, then tell say the result can take 12 hours. So I don't know if they not want to tell we, then we just want to make the president himself talk him, or make it right bottom. Then no one talk and say, yes, the president don't take the test, but then they wait for the result. Or na protocol, or I don't know. But na then them be telling na money no. Somebody be called, they say 66 Liverpool Street, but then na be Waterloo. Say somebody died there, the body sleep inside the house, then they call 117, but nobody not be able to answer. But if you follow Sarah Network, because we join IRN, where we do from 9 in the morning to 9 in the evening, or 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening if you want to take a salon time. During the day, cine, where they na mortuary, it be candy and it be don't confirm say that body day, then we don't go pick him na Waterloo. We make a lot of things become up, but make left and yonder. Make we come with waiting the president himself be put, because here na morning them be say secondary contact not the test because waiting do or what not. Well, the president himself take on Twitter for make me and you know say after in 15 days of self-isolation, all the tests them for coronavirus come back negative. He say, in very healthy and indetermined as ever for fight this corona pandemic na salon. The president of Sierra Leone, President Julius Maada Bio, na Twitter say, after in 15 days of self-isolation, all the tests them were intake for coronavirus come back negative. In very healthy and determined as ever for fight against corona pandemic na salon. That's the word where the president used. I am very healthy and determined. Okay. Make we read waiting the State House spokesperson in say Yusuf Keketoma Sandi. In say President Bio, Madam First Lady, members of the family, and aides have been tested negative for COVID-19 after the 14 days isolation. Ingiri the list. Say the president, the first lady, the members of the family, and the aides them. They don't test them all, and they all come back negative. The president may just tell we Let we go to waiting Umar Fofana in say. Although Umar Fofana say now waiting Keketoma in tell him. He say, after 14 days in self-isolation, Sierra Leone President Julius Maada Bio, his family and close aides have all tested, and they don't test them all for coronavirus. According to that, the presidential spokesman, Yusuf Keketoma, he said the president go resume work from the office on Wednesday, where in that 10 day, the 3 days lockdown they done. He said, but for now, he work from house throughout this period where he be there. We all know after God one and God then be test positive for COVID-19. So you don't hear all waiting Willie. You hear how the president input him. And the numbers them where they get inside Freetown. And the 3 days lockdown. I believe say we see a video. We go viral during the lockdown of security people them. They beat one man. Well, let me get for ask again through IRN, the radio. I make I say if they listen during the day, anything just pop in, tune Sarah Network, you go hear IRN down. They ask the media one where they talk for police. Brimer. He say, even that last time, then we deal with them people them, but that last lockdown, you remember? We get a video back, we go viral of security personnel them, where then they beat somebody. He said then they take action against them particular officers then they. And he said even this one, then go review, and if action needed to be taken, then go take action against the officers them that particular video day. There is a video where that day we go keep them for another time, where we go come definitely lay on a table of this your man na Pademba Road, where a first video come out where right after the incident, we told what he say. Now a second video, they around of the same man, with the energy we get by that first video, you know, get again by this second one. What happened? Well, we don't know. But we go get opportunity for Rob Mott Padande, but not to today. Today on, we want to deal with the 1 and 2 of the lockdown and the president. We don't test negative for COVID-19. We go come with the man himself, Usman Tolly, make we hear waiting he gets for we for today on program. Then after that we go begin can with the calls them. Yes, Usman Tolly, you get the platform, sir.
Okay, thank you very much, Triple A, for the comprehensive summary of the events that will don't take place recently in our country. And we thank you very much for updates with His Excellency, the President, in Amada Bio. This is not very good news for the country, because this is not a very difficult and trying times for the country. We need a leader and in family for lay a lead way towards these difficult times will all face this threat. Because this threat, now all my own threat this. We know say things are difficult and things are hard, but in a motivational factor for the fact that we already say able, you don't come back negative, so that's not a very good news in our country. You always say well, one short small way, officer we don't begin talk about that. Now the press release where this week colonial party them when APC and SLPP where they release, I know say a good number of unam now go down listen, now go down watch the content of those press releases from both the APC and SLPP. I know see other party them back and make some press release. But I mentioned this the other day at this forum. What you not still understand from these two political parties, the SLPP, they forget for no see, they know Rui for a very long time. You talk about the APC, they know Rui for almost 35 years, and the SLPP, they know Rui for all say almost 29 years. This is a long period in the political scene in our country. Today, we still complain about water, we complain about electricity, we complain about a lot of things. This, when you look at the content of those letters or press releases, you will not say each party is like the threatening other party. We don't want this in our country. This is a complete lack of patriotism. We don't want to know about SLPP and APC. No, we don't allow these two political parties to continue for divide in our country. They continue for divide on regional lines, on tribal lines. That's not what that we want for our country right now. Right now, we go a very difficult fight when this COVID-19, when we common enemy. We just get for unite, for try, for get rid of this enemy. So we no go want to see any serious threat from any of this political party. We for learn from the lessons of this 11 years of civil war. So we are no longer prepared for law. We accept anything from these two parties because of the selfish interest. We don't see all that. So I just appeal to every Sierra Leonean, make you not allow them two political parties for continue for divide we. But Lord show solidarity, support to the government for Lord try for fight the common enemy while we are COVID-19. Now the most serious point when at the topic of the day today, what we'll just talk about is about this 2 days lockdown. We know say we get some positive, some improvement. We look at the previous lockdown, the previous 3 days lockdown. We know say there are some improvements, but however, there are still some challenges. I know say a good number of the people that may listen, that may follow. One of the areas that we have to say at least some improvement on kind side, now the area of compliance. A good number of the public they comply with the rules that we them put. Because if you compare them, if you do a comparative analysis on both the 2 days, the previous lockdown as well as this lockdown, you will see say the level of compliance is more than the previous one. On this one, it's more than the previous one. You see, the challenges that we will continue to face still we see the water side. As you displayed at the picture, people are still crowd for water, and it's very difficult. Now, this they talk in terms of this physical distancing. It's very difficult now in that country for able, for long we get this principle of social distancing because, the economic status of a country don't permit. You go for get water, group. You go in a public transport to, a problem. So that make we just continue for advocate for this mask. We want everybody for mask up because we know say it's very difficult for long maintain social distancing. I know say some people then go try for adhere to RAM, but to be honest with you, the kind country where they, because of economic status, it will be very difficult for long we maintain that social distancing. But indeed, water are still a challenge. And one of the most difficult challenges we pose. And then again, the other challenge again we see, I don't know if everybody don't watch one other video where they go around, where the pass system with an issue, they have to be careful. I think now one of the lab system where the COVID-19 response team have to look into. I see this video where now one military man, they take some group of laborers, including some Indians, them, we all part of the laborers, them, put them inside one big truck, where I think about 9-10 of them, all cluster, that truck. With this military man, now he get it pass. Then go to Lumley police station, we then go ask why, first of all, they no mask up. And then cluster inside a truck. I think that was very, 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 very bad.
Well, ma'am, make I just help you on that.
Okay.
Definitely, the video will go around. Waiting about the story behind this video. They say they get bike them na cockerel where they need for couple up, and these guys na the workers them from the Indian store or the supplier. Now ain't get for go couple up na cockerel for fix them up again. However, then they claim say they not be tell this military guy for take them in that numbers. Let me tell them say for take them 3-3. And later then go cockerel and be get for do waiting and get for do for say yes, then verify say yes na truth. from Lumley Police Station, then go Lumley Police Station, prove say yes, na Cockrell, and they go, and then we get for separate them, three inside the car, and then take them go na Cockrell for make them go do the work where them be supposed to do. They say a lapse of communication, now because make that thing they be go viral, we send a wrong message.
Well, in as much as I accept that you account it, but at the same time, I think they still break the rules because, to be honest, one, they're not be masked up. They're supposed to forget a face mask because we all see the way out in crowd at that place there. And we all know say now compulsory, it's mandatory that everybody for wear mask, irrespective of whether you get passed or you don't get passed. So, that not elapse. I mean, you as a responsible officer, they give you the responsibility for transport people. And I think if we don't begin to enforce the law. So in this respect, we will blame the military officer because if we don't, tell them, say, look, this is not the law, this. So we're not all for mask up. So me only concern yanda, even though they get a pass for all of them, but I feel say for enforce the law, I think it's important that if we don't advise them people and they say, now for, everybody get for wear mask is compulsory, especially when you say that a crucial time. 3 days lockdown is a crucial time. Anybody can stop you. So I don't know why you say in terms of, the mask up. Now I mean they try for talking like that.
Yes, definitely then they agree say it was wrong on the officer inside because they be supposed for mask up. So later now from the police station they can't get their own mask and then they be separate them for make. But they accept, the military accept say it was wrong on their part for waiting be happen. And you're right, what you say that we no need for take this make play. For choke 10 people them inside and they not wear mask. What if? Another what if we always deny for the talk against.
Exactly, and we always see how the numbers them. Especially in the western rural and western urban, now they would see the numbers then they go up exponentially. Now the epicenter right now. So I believe in that area, if we will ask the COVID-19 team, let them strategize in terms of the, especially in the western urban area, on a very sensitive spot that one day. So we want to let them put more emphasis on that because I think the numbers they go up. I don't say the incident na Bolton. I mean, you don't clarify that. So at the moment, we take and say in Bolton, we'll not get no case there because the only case we'll get, we don't know because this is not inter-district lockdown day back at the same time. Again, going back to what we try for talk in terms of the inter-district lockdown. I think we therefore try for look into that. I think they get some lapses then there. If we get inter-district lockdown, we don't know now whether this person will and say, whether, now also the sick don't press because it all boils down to the fact that a large number of the people there, they don't still believe say this disease is in the country. And in fact, some of the deaths they will report. Now people are where it don't come to the worst now, where so then also they die, so then they go collect them and can and go na medical center. Now they don't get the highest death rate, to be honest with you. But I believe say it all boils down to the fact that people they still believe say the disease is not there. To a very large extent. Because the death rate they all get, not to say most of them are from the medical centers then. Some of them already don't press them, go collect them, and the time and they go die in hospital, or some of them even at their houses and they die. So, we got to look into that as well. This is why we talk about the statistics where they give you, and I think say then they listen to it. Then they listen to it because if they give you some credible statistics, I feel say people are going to say yes, they will take this thing serious. But if they begin make mistake with the numbers, I think say we get for worry. And by looking at yesterday and today's statistics, I think say they know they listen to recall because we know they see too much of those mistakes again they happen. We ask them for sit down and collect the information before they disseminate the information. And I think it's important because it's a very large extent, the credibility of this data, it influence people and decision on whether, COVID-19 actually they exist in the country. I don't know how you see AAA.
Yeah, that is true. Say, I want to see, because even today, I was part of the Zoom for the COVID-19 response update. Put me on for ask question. It was not, they no acknowledge him. Lamrana, yes, I think he's, okay, now two people, another person we don't call now this program, say, from India, himself be called now, Lamrana number and take from the Zoom. And Lamrana be get a follow-up question, which was toned down. And that was to the end of the briefing. And one thing when me feel, say, they need for me to ask the question. It's not like coming and then present to we waiting and they present and then just expect we for just accept without asking question. Okay, now we're there. When we open the phone line just now, but people can get question then for ask and at the same question in the week you want go ask so that the next day we go able for provide answers them according to waiting at the question the way people they ask. But if they just feel saying, if I just come and tell we waiting, they want make we hear and then that's the end of it, then I'm afraid it's not going to work well.
Okay, and before I let you go, I get another question. I feel say most people are where they go on them press release here, then they ask this question to the EOC, and I think it's quite sensitive. And I don't know why you think. I want to get your opinion on this. We all say case 90, the case is very, very critical. One, now inmates. Now we get a crime. Then one. Number two, now infected man. Now we get COVID-19. Today, I think on the 4th or 5th day this ago, the man don't disappear from a quarantine center. Now, the question where everybody want to know, fishing, and this, I think, say they not ask almost all the authorities then. Nobody know able to come up with an answer. Everybody is saying that, we have to wait for this person, or we have to wait, no sit down, no decide what we have to do. What the people and they try for talk here is this. This is a critical case. This man, we know about confidentiality and data protection. We all know that. But this is a crucial case. This man don't lost, he don't disappear in the crowd. And he's an infected person, right? Somebody get to come up with a decision. Whether not for publish this man, the identity, let the public know, say, this man is dangerous at the moment, I say, because he can go infect anybody. And, we all know how dangerous this disease is. And the man, at the same time, is a criminal. He's a criminal. Who knows what is the next plan? To me, you feel say, it makes sense for hide this man identity for too long. What do you think?
Just like how you say, even when I follow IIN for the entire day today, every official that was in that studio, they asked that question about case 90. Say, waiting, we still they wait. We not publish them yet. I remember waiting the media person for Sierra Leone police say, he say, they with we again, we did to we other people, which is the prison. He say, and not to me they can't talk now, but that. He say, make we wait, make we hear from the authorities them. Everybody is saying to wait to hear from the authority. So who done this authority? Exactly. Who done this authority will go wait for?
Exactly.
It's just like somebody where they go say he armed and dangerous and he's out there because he is positive and any side way he go infect people.
Exactly.
So now, like a fugitive, we go there out there, we then go put in picture, say, okay, now in this so he's armed and dangerous because he's armed with COVID-19 and he's positive. Anybody we come in contact with, you go get her. So I don't know what we're still waiting for. And I hope say maybe sometime, because even this morning, like I said, when they asked about the president in in taking the test, then say no secondary, but not until the president can tell saying in take the test. Maybe something that the president and they wait for making talk, something in the authority. But I think it's high time, although from last Saturday they say that they close in on him, but up to now he's still on the run. So how many people them who say go don't go hide? How many people them we go don't come in contact with? All of those people now can end up in a quarantine. And it's... I don't know.
Let me just throw light on this. First of all, we all see that in country, even in country, all this, where somebody escape, or when somebody where they know say this is very, very dangerous, and they put price tag on them. Say, if you see anybody will see this man, would they give you so amount? Or, so I don't know why the police, I feel say, again, I think say me, I don't know. Because we listen to this woman when the coordinator, I think the rural or urban area, he said the interview. Now the same thing, he said he refer to, people and they way. But we don't know whether they're authority here. But I believe, say, to a very large extent, to be honest with you, I think the police therefore don't intervene. Because first of all, the guy is a criminal, number one. And then secondly, actions, they're very dangerous. So therefore don't put out a picture straight away. Get the name. Then by now maybe therefore don't even, they don't know the whereabouts of the man. Because we know, say, one or two people out there, now the public, most know whether not this man. And then go most try for trace him. If he any say he did, then go capture him. But this delay is dangerous. This delay is dangerous. And this is not the way for fight COVID-19. You go out for no fight time. And then while we all come together as a team for fight time. So why would they hide some of their important information? And that one I forget for putting on the table today, AAA. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Usman Toli, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yes, this case 90, they say he be in a quarantine home, he escape come out today, then he meet up somebody where he owe money, the person bokulam, can go na police, na so he come out na police, end up na court, till then send and go Pademba Road. End up na court, go Pademba Road. Pademba Road, he reach there, then say COVID-19 don't enter Pademba Road. Now they go test positive. Test positive, then pull and come out there. We all know what's happen now with the court sitting, then suspend everything for 1 month. Court's not decided. Then pull and come out. They can go Connaught. Connaught, then say be the fet, and pull and they couch on FBC. FBC now, then say it all run away. And also, how this thing start? Not to run away, you run away from quarantine home. So, they being positive with COVID-19 and make a count, Tony. Yes, Tony, you get a platform. What's in your contribution today?
Yeah, Abraham, you get me clearly? Just let me just continue so you just stop with this this infected person way now the victim 90, okay? We very, very, very just like Usman told me to say, it's very crucial, especially and you have a lot of people out there where they're in danger right now. You understand? These are some of the things we as people of Sierra Leone, especially the old folks, the old political parties, them will we for be united against and I will be able to forge ahead this 21st century and therefore upgrade with institutions. I think these are the little things we need to perfect. These are the things. Let me say this. If we have a prison at this 21st century, we get prisoners of that magnitude, the way say they're at high risk or probably they are endanger other people. You got GPS tracking. Even at that part of the world, they get them. Even in Salon, we get companies, the company where they work for, almost of it, we could all get GPS tracking on them. You understand? There is nothing wrong where they can't invest in this 24. It's a whole institution, government institution. This is the problem why government, private businesses, government businesses are not doing well. Because this is the same mentality. This is the same tendency with the use where they make, we don't know if they're making profits in some of these government institutions. Look like EDSA, for example. Look how EDSA is running. A lot of lost revenue, a lot of lost sales. People are lying, queuing up to get stopped up. They never even get them. These are some of the pitfalls them where some of these older party them where they rule for so many years need for the address. You understand? Instead of getting so much animosity, resentment, every party they want for antagonize in campaign, one for revenge, waiting this we don't do immediate power, this one for do to campaign. That's not a way forward. If we really want to make Salon go before, this now a point where a period where we for in solidarity, especially for fight against this pandemic way, now a threat to the economy. You understand? Because we don't know how we could end. You understand? We're still having figures going up, which means the governor even flat it's still picking up. You understand? So these are the period where in Afise, governments therefore really, really brace up. They've been proactive. They've been from the initial state, probably now because we don't make record no case yet, make probably every ideas made intact. But now when we get a test case, when we think things are not going well. And for me, I think I'm concerned because people, if we can't have 14 days quarantine, we get for make a mandatory that everybody get for mask up. Even the people that wear the mask, and they watch AYZ today and everything of previous days, then people they take the mask, then put them down and then change. Somehow we want to talk, you say get for put them down for make people to understand or get people then get you clearly. Once you talk loud, people then go get you. You don't need for waiting a call. You understand? So these, I feel say the government get for take this fight, you understand, very serious in the sense, yes, we can understand you can't lock down Freetown for 14 days because of economic issue or constraints of vulnerable people that people can't afford when a daily basis and they make them living. We can understand that, but you careful make sure say everybody, Massachusetts will they from the 6th. Some few cities them they will don't make them $300 if you don't have mask. From the 6th, the entire state. Everybody, it's compulsory, it's mandatory, 100% compliance. Everybody. Today, at the work area, neighborhood, everybody passing along. In fact, from 2 years old upward, forget mask in their face. 2 years. So we get for say if we get for lose up everything, we're not able for make people then host 14 days. You understand? Let it be compulsory. So if people then they go kill yourself for get water. You understand? But once they face cover and everything, you understand? It helps for protect other people then. You understand? But with the big governments, you understand? There is nothing wrong for making them able for reach out to other countries. We get for copy best practice. And they listen South Africa in press conference because I can let for listen other nations them how they address the issue and see what we can replicate. I think it's high time for we country that will not just believe in will. It's not one size fits all. Yes, we can agree, but there are certain things we can copy. Say we need this thing. The president of South Africa, they mentioned today. He said when the thing don't tight on them, they reach out to Cuba. For make Cuba help them with doctors. And Cuba sent in 217 doctors. They even sent supplies for Cuba as well. So it's like, I mean, you know, it's like a barter system. We give you doctors, you should give us something. You understand? We have to really, instead of all this fighting, all this chaos happening, because everybody's on edge. Everybody's tense. And they look at the deputy minister of internal affairs or whatever. I don't want to call his name. You understand? The guy was so tense. Some of the utterances he is making, as if, I mean, you get saying, you know, this is not the time for revenge. We have a whole pandemic. We have a whole crisis where it will even affect the next term. Because I know because this time we are not the country this time. Because if you want to grade them right now, I not get any side where I feel say I will take serious. This is a plus right now. No side. Because even the basic things that when we decry from 1961, water, light, those key things, good health, they've never been addressed. We think them coming in should have got that in their agenda. Number one, say these are the things that we want to prioritize. These are the things that we want for handle in day one when we got into power. They came in, they started giving us review, giving us updates about revenue collected on a daily basis and everything. They even, the finance minister, telling us they're making money. What is wrong in using those resources and able to help the vulnerable people that at this crucial time, or using those money for great capital investments, things that we know say, we not get for the cry over again. Like what's not to think for the cry? You don't understand. Not to think we forget a good plan. Like it's not to think for the cry over. You understand? Good health, not to think and tell me the last time, say money collected for past corrupt officials, that resources will be used for build an hospital. What's in the happen? Say Corona Council, what's in the happen? If there is a ready fund available, I see no need why they should not start any project. It's like the old style, old political thing, where say don't left 3 years for election, 1 year for election, then begin to roll out some of these things. You understand? They need to forget about APC. APC is doing it, they're in opposition. APC will get for the distractions in so many ways. You understand? They just need to focus their eyes on the ball. The ball is what matters. The ball is what the people. The people are the ball. These are the people. We go wake 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, go na polling station for vote for them and put them into power because they were tired with the past corrupt system that was happening. You understand? Let them get for forget. It's not all the same thing. You can't keep doing the same thing and get a different results. The same past government did the same thing. The result not change. They came again into power, a different party. We think they've been on the fence. They've seen the pitfalls. They've seen the challenges people are going through. They came again into power. What do they expect for let them do? They let them do the same thing. Instead of they antagonize people, creating tension, creating this, because it's like we're still in a revo business. When you see what is happening in Sierra Leone right now, it's not like a revo business with the part. They forget the whole thing about what is happening right now about this pandemic. It's like they know, in fact, consistency, they even in giving out the figures. They should have a sense and command, a sense and say where that points in the input, simple Excel skills. Now, they input and then they give out information. We can't be saying two different information. These ones are giving this information. These ones are giving the. It shows there is a division. Even within them, there is a division. Even the Minister of Health and the EOC team, there's like everybody there is a whole power struggle. Everybody wants for sure say, I'm the head of this, I'm the head of this, I'm the head of this. The whole power struggle. It's really sad. They really need to put their thinking cap. They need to think out of the box. If they can't think out of the box, I'm really, really sorry. 2023, the people are not full. They are not full anymore. Sierra Leoneans are not full. They want to see a better life. You can't see our neighbors forging ahead. We're lagging behind. Not even lagging behind. We're still in the mud. We're still rolling as if we don't have the capability or we don't have the same skill. Waiting on foreign people, foreign aid, waiting on this, waiting on. How many people do we have in Sierra Leone? I keep saying this, we only have 7 million population. If you cannot change the life of 7 million population, how will you change the life of 10 million population? We can't compare ourselves. When we compare Ghana, these people are more than us. Ghana is over 25 million population. We can't just call Nigeria. Other nations are forging ahead. We keep lagging behind, waiting for IMF, waiting for this. And most of these conditionalities that we're waiting for IMF and World Bank, they're not favoring us. This government did let them forget about this whole thing going on, this resentment and antagonistic thing or this or that will not help Sierra Leone. No proper investment. No Ukana Salon will be sustainable in this kind of age. You don't go plant here on top loss. People, when they want for kind invest, they do what they call due diligence. They look the country, they see how stable it is because they don't want to put millions of dollars into it and then few years instability comes. So they need to put their house in order. Then therefore forget about APC. If they focus on the people, focus on the ball is more important. That now take Abraham. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I open the phone line. Just like way Tony they talk, I remember a lot of people, because I don't know if they follow waiting we they put now we production or most of the things them way we they do na Sierra network na Creole. Our local dialect, na Creole we they do. And you go get people and say, oh, una put some English so that other people, like we Sierra Leoneans, we so depend on other people. So that for other foreign people then go waiting safe. Nigeria, then they do the Yoruba, then Igbo, even Kenya. Then they do the local dialects there. But we want to please other people. Why can't we just follow ourselves? Why can't we just be proud of ourselves? But the same mentality where we political people again, now the same thing we say they carry on. The same. All time we talk say, let make and so for people, for outside people, let make and so that people, people in the comments una for do and by English so that other people. What about we Sierra Leoneans then? Can't we follow ourselves? Can't we have 100,000 subscribers, 200,000 subscribers? Perhaps we will do something by English so that other people can go see. You they see Nigeria and they do the Yoruba, then the Igbo, then they get million subscribers then. Even with this, you don't understand what they talk about, but you see don't they watch her. But when you come to Salon person, you say no, make you do it by English, so wait you do, so that other person. That's what it's supposed to be. We're too dependent on make I begin call the callers them. Yes, caller, I did live on here. Your name and who the call from?
Hello, Tripoli. Mina Sequence, I call from France.
Yes, Sequence, you get 3 minutes waiting now your contribution.
Yeah, and first and foremost, may God bless you for this time you wanna put back. I'm glad it to this time. And for the good work una they do, as soon as una donation, may God bless you now. And then I will use the first minute for talk to we all the diaspora, understand? Me as for the government, me and you, we all know say the government's reckless for corona right now in our country. But nevertheless, we will keep back and show people in the die. You understand? Make the advice we all know the diaspora. If you get your mama or your sister na salon, na compound we ide, try for provide marks for them all na that compound. That I don't try for initiating to me, self to me family. The compound they all are the provide marks for them. So you see. So I just believe like how this last caller talk, now Max will take and fight system. You understand? Because of the government's own side, they're all reckless. But we're not left with people and they die by recklessness. Because these 3 days things, what do they do? For today, yes, these 3 days are they see some good improvement, some they'll make some correction compared to the last one. Me are the favor for me the government put a proposal for me to get a 14 days lockdown wall nationwide. But why then they going to balance these 14 days? The last time I released your program, money did for this coronavirus. Then people get money, they will keep in a bank and they wait for say, when it's done, more they can use. Why don't you take that money and they use for the vulnerable people and try for meet people where they work in a government parastates and say, make them pay them for 1 month. Make them do all that in the country. With this, we also will not get better like how other countries they do now, so they give people money, we don't get forgive all man. But the vulnerable people will know that them money they're going to market. Find incentive for them, give them. When they can put 2 weeks lockdown. Now we know how this thing they go because still they get case from this, they get case from yonder. So me I make a call say this corona it in Sierra Leone and a real, but we not look to the government in negligence where they go with, but we just want to continue for talk to people. You understand? Because the kind things they go because now 2 problems they face right now in our country: insecurity and corona. But the insecurity, just like how you talk by you preamble statement. With the left down for the next time we carry time. You understand? But the first thing first, now this corona, because this corona, government has alone for no say. If we don't conquer this corona, RRR investment is going to salon. RRR, may they know that. So why didn't they keep that money? Where they know they learn from past Ebola. Ebola, we don't give people and keep money, people and die. So they pull that money. They need to understand why they don't take that money for invest time for this thing, more fit this corona. Now, this is my contribution. May God bless Fibra.
All right. Thank you very much, Sequence. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, caller, ID live on here. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, this is not Aya, the call from US.
You get the platform, Aya.
Yeah, the first thing is I just want to give kudos to Tony, to the Jones. Now, guy where actually most of the time they did opposite page, But when somebody talks something where ring a bell in my ear and makes sense to me, and I'm not feel ashamed for say yes, the guy is right. Something you say caught my attention where you say the government for put the eye on the ball, and the ball is the people, It makes good sense to me, So if they take the advice, and forget about other distractions, they are already in power, All they need to do is just focus on the people and do the stuff that they need to do. They will and secure them re-election, Somebody needs to step up, because government, this country from independence don't fail the people, water, electricity, good roads, and healthcare. If any government will come up with step up and provide those things then for these people in our country, that government will stand in good standing. But if they sit down left, then things then they push into the back burner and just concentrate on politics, try to care about what in the opposition they do, they will find it difficult. Some people don't born in that country, from when young, some of them is 80, 90 years old, they don't ever do pump water. They never see electricity. Now these things they focus on instead of concentrate on fighting the opposition. You're there in power, make sure you have your security in place, and focus on doing the people's job. Anybody who want to go against the constitution or rules and regulations laid in place, you deal with them, But focus on the people's issue. That's my contribution.
Thank you very much, Ayo. Thank you. Yes, caller, you're live on air. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, this is Mike from Philadelphia.
Yes, Mike, you get a platform.
I really appreciate what Sarah Network they do. I want to see the government do the same thing. I want to see video where the government they distribute masks to the people there. I mean, they see that all the donation they wouldn't get, the money wouldn't get. The people that say they donate to the government and need for stop. Then they say need for create the thing they ask for the people and let them say donate to the people let the people they see say other people they help because the government is not making no moves. Mask on a mask, they're not even able to provide them for the sojaman and the policeman. And then first, if we don't create all NTR, let them distribute it to them. And the other thing is, let them make video there for show the people how to use the mask in different languages. Like, they need to make more effort. They know they do that. They look like say they lack management. Even with this corona, they get the right information from who are the leader, who are the control list, who are they in charge, If they get information from different people there, who are they in charge? They lack management, Somebody escaped from hospital, and everybody just they hang around, they wait. What do they wait for? How many people they go down affect? The number go just double and triple, The management issue is too much now that place, now this administration. They need for figure out who are they in charge, let one voice, let one person team up before and create and make sure say that they tell the people and give the people the information, The other thing is, I think say, this backward way of thinking, the way we they think, we need to stop that way of thinking, We they use too much politics into thinking, Not to politics thinking we get for use again, we get for use logical thinking, how we for solve a problem in other country. Now politics thinking, they improve the country, We not they improve at all. Even with this water, way they talk say, I don't know where they will carry them barrel and they go. If you go eastern, you see that over now them bearing there, now they put that them wooden thing they would make for drag them thing and they go. Now so they know where they carry that water, they go now eastern, Now bearing then they use, We need to think better. Even with education. If you look at the people who they graduate, you see say now more lawyers they graduate because they feel an easy way to make money. We know you get more engineers, more electricians, people who they develop the country. We know they think like normal human beings. That make we know they develop. We they compare ourselves with other countries, but we know they think. The other countries they they develop so are just thinking. We left this backward thinking and think positive, Like I think saying that the more way than the way we go and we'll go help the country. All right, man. Thanks. I'm your contribution.
Thank you very much, Mike. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
All right.
Yes, caller, live on air. Your name and who the call from?
Yeah, Mina Squire, I recall from Australia.
Yes, I get 3 minutes, sir.
Me concern again this way of how we handle and do things to we people them. I think we get for do again with the godliness of we people them. Sometimes like we don't forget about God, because thinking of then country how we did, how the administration or the government they handle them people them. Then they take care of the people, then they think about the people and love the people. You they think about the Medicare, you they think about so much facilities all get. All they deal with, God they sorry for even the government. God they even sorry for the nation for go before because they think about them people. They put the people first. With the kind of power, we no get no nothing. There was a time where they study, where they read the American embassy. Then they study at the read at the library. What they think about governors, what they read. Before they be a president, before they even vie for that position or public position, if you don't attain certain level, if you don't get certain wealth, I think then again they affect your nation. If you don't get certain wealth, certain level, they come there for come rip off the nation. They come there for come spoil the nation. Sierra Leone just go from bad to worst. As an investor, me no go to them, I think of go invest in Sierra Leone. No, it be fair. Don't forget about say this, that, me not Sierra Leone, I mean not this. No. No, think as an investor. Who's sober-minded people go to that country for go invest? Who's sober-minded? Me not a financialist. I don't know in a financial industry for a long time. If I want to go invest in Sierra Leone now, waiting at the think about the exchange rate. What's the trend of the exchange rate? For 5 years, what's the trend? How the trend don't go? Waiting at the scale. The exchange rate is just moving up there. No, we just forget about Sierra Leone first. You said AAA as an investor. You want to go invest in Sierra Leone. I got me $1,000. Our change them, we come out 1 million leones. Fine, I don't invest in Sierra Leone with $1. I'm not going to go invest with the leones. I mean, I'm not going to invest with $1. I go invest with the leones. Why don't invest on? I make 2,000 leones profit. I don't pay me 1 million leones. Why we don't invest in leones? I want to convert them back to $1 now. It don't turn $800. You know they even get the $1,000 why we invest again. How do they get them again? What would they think of that? Now, Daniel, the things I feel said this government for can focus on. Think about how to bring the exchange rate down. How to make investment. How to convince investors to come in. There is no way, there is no way a sober-minded investor will go there. The only investor that will go there, and the one who forgot thief diamond, forgot thief Woodside, forgot thief all kinds of things. Whether the ministers them, the parliamentarians them go connive with. No matter whose government come, APC or SLPP. These are the things we will forget about. These are the things we will focus our attention on. Out of all finance minister go budget, they make a coronavirus fund. The people they use the fund for the people. What is the purpose of the fund? What is the purpose of this fund? Now for keep them there, they read them so we say they give 17 billion to that. What did they give them for? Give it a breakdown. Out of what begin to say they give 17 billion to that? Who they reflect on? Does it reflect on the economy? Does it reflect on the electricity? They improve on the water system for the lockdown? They improve on what they improve on? There is something they go right. Thank you very much, people. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on your name and inside the call from?
You talk to me, AAA?
Yes, sir.
Oh, thank you very much, AAA. Mina Umara, they come from Los Angeles.
You get 3 minutes, I get a platform.
Yeah, thank you for your hard work. AAA, I get a few questions that I will ask you. I don't know if it's okay. One, we able to know the figure of the people and way they died in that Pademba Road saga?
At first, it was reported 7. Then later, it was reported 11.
11. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you very much. Because the reason why they asked that, just like what Usman Tolly been they talk in terms of patriotism, then two people are what we get. APC, SLPP, they're not like Sierra Leone. We will not belong in a party. I want to tell we all today say we don't doom. Even though the one that we identify themselves as APC or SLPP, the SSF no say they don't doom, but they not just want to accept. because the reason is either they don't shame or something is wrong with that part of the brain. But we will don't doom, because let we not be act like too candy. Let we look the behavior of APC and the behavior of SLPP. Now the same way they all go. You remember where that mudslide after where people them the holla say the Ebola not been go right, the Ebola not been go right. What the mudslide? What did they do? They say they want the transparency. Then go find a different company, but so now they go give the money, the donation, the way they come. Now they sue them. Now the same people them. Now we all. Two, in fact, something else they go. You think the people and they do, we the Sierra Leone and them. How 11 or 10 people go die, then you go put them some to go on social media, 48 body them, pile body them, and say that the 48 people and then where we die, now Pademba Road. How you go put them in and then on social media where if other people and they watch and say, now one can go do business, where any town and say kata 200, 300 they die. Just a Cameroonian, a been up on the social media, then yesterday I listened. Now they cry, they beg for we say Sierra Leonean then. We not ask for the devil when the devil not there. Because when the devil cry, they left. Then get one other picture where people have put somebody with a tying hand in back. They say na Salona they happen. The other thing in a Cameroon happened between that war, between the English speaking country and the French speaking country. How you go hate your country that much? They put evil things in and then they happen. Then you expect investors them. If you not like this participant, let's say if you own party come, you feel say them same investors then they go come because now you sabi do good. They're not the same people. Then. My other question again, why they forgive another money for help the private people them and need them to give 3.something billion for that last lockdown?
Yeah, let me give 4 billion. Will them be use 1 billion and yeah, they not be used.
So
on.
why don't forgive them another one? Question. Why that money that will be left, they not use now for this one, but they don't get another one, but still they not get accounted of that balance will be left. That's one. Two, the minister, we need to regain the minister of health. We need to hear from her anymore. Now just this EOC and this new guy where them bring this deputy minister of foreign affairs. Now, they're not going to tell me the truth because the problem is now we the diaspora, we all. Now I'll tell you this for plain. The people on where they suffer, the one that who don't born a salon, will not ever left salon, then go for suffer till they die. Because what they can at the diaspora, now we don't identify ourselves as them two parties. When election time comes, some man go mortgage house, some man go take all the balance we again in credit card, a sponsor. Because you don't say when that party they win, then go call her. Now gamble. Now let's go to Las Vegas. So if me go take $12,000 on my credit card or I go to finance, I pull money, I sponsor Madabio. When Madabio win, he call me. When me go now, that 10,000 what I've been sending for good health support, now maybe 100 million. Then go give me ministerial position. I go take 2 million. I don't pull boku money. That's what we they do. Now the thing that we want to come here, because if you see Madabio in cabinet, I go tell you about 80%. Now the diaspora they come out. Same thing with Annette Bicroma in cabinet. I go tell you about 70 or 80% now the diaspora they come out. So all this Allah what they holla na the diaspora. Now we back to the sponsor them which we little mortgage or we credit card or what they take, so they help them for make them win. When they win because they go for call we. When we go, then go give we position, then we teach. So long we forget about all this what they holla na this radio. Now because when election come back, you go see what they send money as we if APC win, if na Samura win, they go call me because Samura don't say I be don't send 1 million, I be don't send 200 million, one at 20,000. You not gonna let me be a 200 million aboku money per election. It go give me ministerial position. If I win, I go try first for pull me money there. So now this they go on. We will not belong to politics. One my friend called me then this year. What he tell me is sad. He say, me brother, we daddy they suffer. We all them born to suffer. Let me say we pick them back where they can left get for suffer. I tell her say, hold tight. That's not the correct answer. Then self get for suffer. So we not ready yet. Now me just that, my brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Omar. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who the call from?
Hello, my name is Nabu Gyatso. I call from Norway.
Yes, we got to get a platform.
Yeah, so Tripoli, we want to say thank you to you at least for bringing back the program back. At least really Europe, really not Europe, we really glad and we appreciate that a lot. People every day see the lockdown, go they watch the picture. Although yes, if you compare to the lockdown this way and the first one, you could see this much better, small. Although not to this because these are the CC them go around for give people in water, but not to this we want the country for the. Well, can't supply water because tomorrow back where you watch people then just get for the back and treats. Because this now the water where the people then they use for today. People don't get that way where they go say they go put the water down for tomorrow so they no come back for can get. Not to this kind of life here once in the country. You see, and not easy. They call the talk no more. If then government are really not in so no more on the but some of people are not like way they compare to Dandy. And like way Tony talk now the right thing Tony we talk. We are really glad the way for your Tony contribution at this group here. Now this platform. He really talk very, very important in talk there. We make sense. We at least they were like in the say no more than they listen. We I don't know what to make them so stubborn for the two waiting people in one thing for do. Because people then they see the right thing and they want them for me them go before. So that make it so difficult for me to understand what I see some more people in the try for oppose, in case someone can come back, he can vex. At least if I were somebody they see you outside they go wrong, he correct you, they elect you. He want you for make you succeed. But like when they oppose people and they see saying are bad, not so bad. We don't say where the country they suffer from 1961, like our own man they talk. We need time for me we say tell God thank you, not all saying a subhanallah. More the land now for saying alhamdulillah. We don't say yes, it's not easy, but now small. If una pay attention, una able to see usa una they go. But with too much revenge, it lost track. Bing. But we dey pray, may God take control over this country, Tripoli. We dey do the best, but something and the local they talk and you make one talk with about this Creole side. Because we say now so what can they listen, talk to the camera where the journalists and can say they see people and they make comments, say speak English, now can say see trouble. Sierra Leone and if you don't know how come out, more they know, if you don't know how they go, more know how come out. We oppose and criticize we say too much. Oh, then are them part of the world here are so proud of Nigeria and Ghana and the name people and they left in tribe. And they left the local language. You they see them go some sign so you go on yourself, you smile. Even but we this career business, I don't know why. If it's comfortable for you, I can understand what you want to talk, no problem. But if somebody want talking Creole, make it not money you because of person they talk Creole. I don't say the person not sabi talk English, but a proud of in language, in local language. Now this way for the land for respect people, waiting comfortable for you, no say na uncomfortable back for the next person. You know can't say now waiting you want sign the next person for do. Sierra Leone and really, if we not learn for speaking one voice, no matter what party where you did, but put this country first. Then why are we the women no go take we serious? And like how you talk really, they know how for divide we. They really know the people the way they lead this country, they know how for divide we. Because they know say we know they speak in one voice. Now they cause all this there. The day when we grab for speak with one voice, Tripoli, they see the people the way they roll with, and they take stand, they know what's in them for do. But they know how they forget me because they know say we divide. Now they cause all this so Tripoli. The cause of may God take control without God will able to do nothing. May God make sense for we the right people that we go in at the right place by God in power. We open pray one day will happen. Okay.
All right, thank you very much, Rogi. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, caller, they live on here. You name and the call from?
Yeah, me na Brahma, the call from New Jersey.
You get a platform, Brahma.
Yeah, people will tell you thank you for the opportunity. The first thing, because I seen AYVO, I don't know if na Guma wouldn't go give Watana Brahma Lane and Eastern Police. That's good. Because the last lockdown that not happened. So for that we commend them. That's good. Even though there was no social distancing anything, but that's good. At least that helped the people. But in the long run, what is thing done 1, 2, 3 years down the line, let them make plan for their pipe-borne water supply, let majority of the people and get them. So we commend them for that. Then the second thing, me the go Paona, the main thing I want to talk about, na unity. Because then this year, even though na old video, would only take like 2 years. But that journalist, who some of us sabi, we all sabi, Soyo Samura, one old video we make, we watch them this year. In 2018, he make that video, we watch her. It picked me brain. We talk, everything where they talk, it's like, wait till talk 2 years ago, now in the Apple now, and that turning an APCD. Now that they were there. Everything where they talk. What it remind we take we back to the 90s. It remind we everything happened. What it talk say, it talk about tribalism, it talk about this, it talk about this. And it remind we at the end say, you know what? Let no Sierra Leonean lost in life for no politician. And not care outside that politician they come out. So waiting with the see now. Then 2 people are waiting happen last week. Oh, this they fed this they fed this. Now that they pick me mind, I say, we'll go for the remind we self once in a while about them here. Then 2 people are now they for killing in that country. Day. We get forgettions. We get forgettions. Now we not kill ourselves for no politician. They are selfish. APC were non thief, all waiting and thief, they don't get nobody. Now they are in a family they enjoy. They were back themselves, then in the process of doing their own. So now we get for come together. Now we forget about religion, forget about tribe, forget about this. We come together, we fix the country. So now my contribution and thanks very much. I will continue for listening.
Thank you very much, Brahma. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Yes, caller, I did live on air. Your name and who I call from?
Yeah, I did call from Monanko. Me and Masa they talk.
You get 3 minutes awaiting your contribution.
Okay, good evening to you. I don't know, I just come from job. I don't know if I can comment on that prison break.
No, not when we deal with today.
Okay, thank you, because I not get this program next time.
All right. Okay. Yes, caller, I did live on air. Your name and who I call from?
Hello, Triple. Name Musa. I call from New York.
Yes, Musa, I get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay, I'll tell you plenty. Thank you for at least for the time where they make sure say we only can want to Sierra Leoneans there with the give some of the boys there. The only thing we are the try for say like this pipe-borne water thing with people and they talk of in Freetown. Well, good. But some certain time and they look at the country, the freight like Freetown itself, how the tongue congests, how we able forget then pipe-borne water, what would they talk? Then pipe there, the way we talk, the city itself, how it's situated now. Well, people that will be done situate Freetown, will be done make Freetown. They don't make no provision for further improvements in that country there. They be just make Freetown like other moment to the see Salona, so no more they make up. The place, the street they choke, people have no provision, no day. So again, for not other kind of country where this kind of money they will be able for destabilize here, for promote here, destabilize here, for promote here. Starting ten and they will they talk loud, they look how they turn it. Then this COVID within this country. Say up to this time, AAA, could you believe there are still people inciting people that there is no COVID in Sierra Leone?
Musa, I want all you under quick about this COVID. I want to come back to that water. So with waiting, you they try for say so. That means we no go ever get pipe-borne water in a salon?
I know they say we know they get them. We say for no. There are places you they see when you they separate places then they see tap the wrong day. Places then they for let tap go day. They really get for take the government. Sometimes you get for broke people in houses themselves. Because why are they say this? The way where they situate the city itself, provision no day. I don't know this environmental protection unit or whatever planning, Minister of Planning and Planning, where they don't make so na Freetown. They really get for pen way for work another city there, right around that city, for know how they go able for make for let pipe-borne water reach na certain places there. Because you they see certain places and then in Freetown, they get water because the road, the facility there for let them bring the tap, for let them draw the pipes there. But places and then in Freetown, it's not really easy. It's not really easy. You get for destroy, but put in there. And this money not there for let you broke somebody in host, for let you replace them. So now some of them in there, yeah,
again for really take government time, because one thing, government they do one thing, people then they distract and the other way. Government they do this, then they distract and this other way. And every day we then a radio for problem here today, problem here tomorrow. If we all like one lady say, if we all speak with one voice, now I believe say not to politicians then we will divide you. But now would they make them they divide we? Because we take ourselves, we base with problems on politicians then. If we not base with problems on politicians, the office say we are self-minded people in another country, waiting God give you deserve them. Not begin the lick boots, not begin the label to politicians. And I make it politicians do bad self for not this year. Because we whole life to family would depend on one politician. We not they vote for people under because of what they're capable for do for the country. We they vote for them for the turn back and feed with family there. Now this now don't pour salon. There will be self-reliance. If na cassava God give you today for it eater. But Lord make sure say we all Sierra Leoneans that the politician will they tell you say can't rule me because of you see so you get potential for change that country. If you not change the law, all stand and tell say again, you not change this country, we will not believe in you, we'll pull you the next step. But we all even Saloma get money, he still want let us get money, it is still big to a company.
Okay, so the next one will be the type of give for the COVID.
This COVID, there are still people, AAA, they still inside to people and say there is no COVID in that country. And some of the people and their livelihood depend on who were then at the diaspora here. Anything you tell somebody in a salon today, as long as now you they send $50 for $100 for, and they say, but my brother don't tell me, say that's sick no day. So now the more this sick they spread, and this thing don't come by community transmission. This community transmission, the way where this case fast, like this guy will die in a bowl. I tell me brother them, say, this guy will die in a bowl, now people were used to plenty people in. They used to plenty picking their way, you know, some man and they men they picking and then they go, then they hold her as dead later they camp him. The kind people like where that guy be getting a hospital, na bowl hospital, we go visit him. When he don't die today, they say now of COVID. My brother, it don't create serious problem now that one who say why they tell you so now. Because a lot of people and they wouldn't be in contact with that guy from the time they in a hospital, they don't can find a positive. And they don't get for isolate themselves. Now so they're going to do the community transmission. Okay. So really, Lord, no based on, don't forget about all people, all sensitize with people, let who come at the ear will tell people about COVID. Then they're able to understand what COVID means and how it destroy people their life. If we do that, first, all other things later will go come to run. But Lord, concentrate on COVID today. Now, the talk of the world. Please.
Thank you. I think we don't do that for the past weeks. And then we don't do that.
Triple A, you don't try so much. But there are still people in the diaspora. When they inside to people out there say, there is no COVID in Sierra Leone. And we are seeing people are dying. So let us put her with one word. Let us concentrate and tell people and say, all them people here where they tell you from the diaspora say to COVID no, they not lie, then they lie for now. Please.
All right, Musa. Thank you.
All right, bro.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, my name is Umar. I call from New York.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you so much. First of all, I want to commend you for this platform we are giving. So let me express myself. I want to just make a point say young government has so far committed for unite the country. Instead, I believe say they do all waiting and able for let them divide we more than we divided before. In 1996, we remember NPRC Day. Of course, I don't know if in 1996 or 1998, we Pakaba, we Ekumo Kam, the NPRC, the AFRC regime, then call the rebel them for let them unite, not because of them elect them. They not be like the rebel them. Then we don't fight for almost about 10 years. But because
I don't know if you say it's windy, you get a lot of background sound like wind.
Yeah. Yeah, just give me a minute. Like, go inside the building now. Because the rebel at the soldiers at the time, they're not equipped for first two fronts. At the time, they're not equipped for first two fronts. They're not going to fight the rebel them and at the same time they fight the Ecomob them. So what did they do? They say, okay, they were now a long time enemy them. But now we don't get a foreign enemy who they can. Let we unite forces. So we all two go gang together and fight against the enemy where they come. That was a good decision. I don't like the regime. I totally against them, but the strategy was good. I was concerned about the strategy. Now we get a coronavirus way, an invisible enemy. We don't see, you don't put down big economies in the world. You don't crack down big countries there. The hospital system, the healthcare system. If we in this crisis, no matter what, the difference is way there we political parties here get, therefore put them aside. But for let that go happen, that the government will be in power, and then the leader foundation did. We then fail for do. We then in the middle of a crisis, they go begin they go open another front in the middle of the crisis. What do you do down there for? They put the lives of the people at stake. That's the happening right now. So if me, they talk to the government right now, yeah, I believe and they listen me. I want for talk to Salon government say opposition always there. As far as we get a democracy, democracy without opposition, not to democracy. And without opposition opposing, not to opposition. So let governments open up. Let them learn from which they oppose them. So the people of Sierra Leone, I just want to tell everybody, say, the government not to SLPP, we're not saying an SLPP government, but then we regard the government as, not look at it as SLPP government, don't look at the government as Salon government. If we look at the government as Salon government, I believe say we all go able for work towards. Now, if we look at it as SLPP government, we will make the government fail. So I want to tell you now all plenty thank you. I really appreciate for this platform way we create for make we express our views.
All right, thank you so very much, Kola. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, Kola, are live on here? Your name and where you call from?
Hello, I call from the Middle East, the Sika.
You get 3 minutes, the Sika.
Yeah, thank you, Triple H, for the podium. I just want to say something regarding this lockdown.
Go ahead.
Okay. One thing where me think say the government now I make the 14 days lockdown is because of the government no one release fund for support people in another country. That now one. As me what me think? Because if we check according to the information that we get, is World Bank and IMF don't give support to Sierra Leone for fight this COVID-19 in Sierra Leone. Okay, now we know that. Okay, they say that they give some money to the disabled people. Okay, some disabled people for getting the money that they write down. But what me they say is people in there and when are them daily, every daily then they get them. When they go out, then they get them daily food. Now daily way out, then they get them daily way for let them get the survival. Okay, what me they say is if really the government want to affect this coronavirus, understand? Let them give time. After that time, what they give like 3 days or like maybe 1 week, then give notice to people. Understand? Then they able to support people in a different area there. And for example, I go to show the councillor and the member of parliament, if then the area consistency also, which means they will know vulnerable people in that area there, where the government will able to support. But because of the government no one do that,
they want to be dependent, they want to be independent for the handle situation for themselves. Now then they cause this. Okay, look, South Africa call Cuba. They ask assistant from Cuba. When they ask assistant from Cuba, Cuba they send 20 doctors for help them. But Salon will do one because of Salon will take and say, if you didn't do that, then America or England or other countries, they will say and say, oh, this don't come up here, it don't go to Cuba, which of course Cuba and the West and some other part of the West are not get good cordiality. That's not the other things. Then it come back to the tension where they happen at the country. At the same time, this coronavirus they go on. You understand? They are feel saying about the two political parties, they will put everything aside. When they don't put everything aside, then encounter one and handle the situation. This coronavirus, it bursts political tension. If we slack small of that country, waiting there for happen, it go past the disaster where the two political parties they will go into battle for that country because of power. And when I get information back. Now one place in Adibia Water, one Okada driver, he get an accident. He died by accident. So they don't go take the body, then can Oshutang, for can prepare this body, for can pass the ceremony, for go let them go bury this body. Whoever call the corona team, or whoever inform them, nobody know. They just come with the coronavirus, motorcar and carry the place. They say they come for the body, they understand somebody die here. Then they talk to them and say, but this man will die now, he died by accident. And they say, no, when I die by accident, not die by accident. Anybody will die right now presently in this situation, they go through them before whenever they go bury them. I tell you, my friend, AAA, bro, before whenever they hand over that body, they allow police people and bury that body, they then put 700,000 at the hand. And if anybody deny me, I will send the audio. Everybody then listen to that audio, somebody will be there at the present day. The only thing they not agree, they not allow for them to take picture of them. Because if they be allowed them to take picture and take the number of the vehicle, then somebody no go object of what they say. So, and when I bring this issue, when I bring this up back, because of let people do not take this as a money making. People do not take advantage over people in that country. That country not belongs to one position or one getter. Let coronavirus not come because of somebody they don't. There's somebody they don't appoint them for be the corona response team. They take advantage for make money that people in, which is wrong. Thank you very much, Tripoli, for help.
Thank you very much, the seeker. Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Hello.
You do live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, Tripoli, what's up? Nah, Aji, I come from London.
Yes, Aji, get 3 minutes, sir.
Okay. I just want to say something about the first you want to talk about the government, right?
Yeah, just through the phone. I'm thinking that the phone you get for listening to.
Okay. And what me they say, like this government they rule right now in this country. You know what I mean? They're not for. You know what they do right now, nice in the country, fine, people, they need for things, say then they rule people them, like, what are they in social media say, APC, they make a label rule the country, blah, blah. Una dina power. Una they go say people they make, una what's it? I don't understand. Trust me, but I don't understand this. Now, why they listen on social media, people they talk, all this now bullshit. Trust me, fine. How you go say possibly they go they make possibly go make rule country. Well, so rule the country. That's what I see. Then let me come number two. Number two about this corona. And I told you don't talk about before. I tell you now say we don't get corona in our country.
No, Aji, I know I make you go that side because we don't want to promote that now. I beg.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, well, I just left that. The what are they say again? I just want to let the government work hard and make the country. Let not listen to people them. Now then they may talk no more. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you very much, Aji. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you live on air. Your name and who side you call from?
The call from Spain.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
From Tenerife.
You get 3 minutes, yes, sir.
Yes, my brother. How did he?
Good.
First of all, just in common issue I want to talk. Salon first, we the Salon people them we not let you say first of all. Na Korea they talk, as I talk English, as I talk my other language. When I Korea they talk for the lepers, you know, in a salon for they understand. For mother work come after Ebola come, we need to chef. Na bad no all man is selling company for money. All man is doing company, in company bad for money. Money no value they die left. So line at the country. The president first, he able to take care of the country. The people in there, he able to give them eat. A lockdown 3 days, he able to give them rest, he able to give them gari. The owner Conakry, say Conakry, Salon Tough Pass Conakry. The president, he give all my eat. He give all my all tea before he lock down. But we own a salon, no. Ultimately, man, they blame Madam being human, and the salon man that they blame. Because if they respect the man them, they will be the man they no get. Madam being no go take foreign woman, he marry them. Now make salon the shop for back.
I'm sorry, sir.
And they afraid for talk all the right, you know, they talk to me, brother. Now the right talk at the talk. Now make that woman they another opposer. I just left him. Now the salon woman they be the vex pa. That issue dey. If we able let you safe, we able make salon. But if we not let you safe, now lie. Salon no they ever develop. Now foreigner they only get for left. One, look at that bobo in a jail. We know we have that bobo in a jail. The bobo talk the truth. Police.
Not so that we they talk about today. We know they talk about Dande. Dande would all left for another day.
Hotel say salon ever develop. When them bring the two, they say that one day. So that the police and they go for do bad. They go for thief. Madam Bio bag for doing you. So that makes salon not go ever better. So that they will come party day. All man.
We get rules and regulation, and we get waiting with the lane at table for talk. If we tell you say no to Dande we they deal with today, I think you get for respect that. And the phone line don't close for now. Make we just count Aisatu. Yes, Aisatu, you get a platform.
Hi, good evening, everyone. I hope see everybody they do okay. You know, across the globe and our country, Salon, we know say the lockdown on the gone, and we they see images then where they show say them go around for give attack. In as much as not a good thing, but for me, not a disgrace. Really, for the people in the two line for attack like this, for also the people in the go to extra office because they want top up. Because why? We own government will make sure students and they become like a thing to the past, you know, rather, you know, this social distancing, they need to practice, you know, even the officers then where they themselves need to be a role model for make sure they wear a facial mask, where they don't talk, see like everybody they wear mask. You did in at the public, you will for be the role model, you need to do your own part. To me, that's really a sad one. And if they really want for people and they go out to go to line for water like this, let them make sign them. You know, that's 6 feet distance. Let them make this sign. You know, then tell people and say you team up now, so when you turn rich, you move forward, right? Because even we would now speak to us, so we then get these Bloomberg philanthropies where they bring meals them for the healthcare workers them. Then get signs them, so everybody for team up. So that you know that close to the next one. And if all the patient can register, they get distance between them. Then they make like the other person go and next to the other. You know, where other countries are set for try for open up their country or try for see which treatment they out there right now. We got and get one HIV medication with one lab. You know, wouldn't say for use for them critically ill patient them. Wouldn't really focus on those things, then they focus on donating, you know, plasma for help other people then with the disease. We own country now, turn all this search for love make sure they will still and get water. Me, I just want to say it's very disgraceful, you know, for what you they see really about that country day. Sometimes you try so hard just because you feel like say you want to let the country, you know, go before, but the people that waste on have power. Then they forget, say, wouldn't be elect them. They elect them for letting kind of make a change in the country. Not for just worry about themselves. All that they care about, because then they don't it dry. You know, rain not come out, it go to the bed. So the bed dry. Meaning they get water, they get light, they get everything, the place clean. If you did they even feel in Africa a day. They get air condition 24/7. You know? When you go do the campaign, you go all around, then you man, then you tell us, let them vote for you, then vote for you. You forget to say, you know what kind of power I need for make sure, see, some of them things that have happen. You know, why are we for still to talk about light? Why are we for still to talk about water? I mean, frustration and they really, it need for stop and they need for do something. And the fund they're open and they give right now for that they use for this COVID-19, fight here, where all the international community then they give. I think that for begin they can't think and ask themselves, does it make sense, Lord, give the government the money or Lord try for target communities and for make sure so the funds reach to the poor communities and the people that will really need these funds? I think it's about time so start ringing the bell. So those that are donating and even all the NGOs and all the other different people that will donate, them for begin to think now, so you know what, I'm not facing at the government for put this money anymore. I think we for begin going at the neighborhood them. We'll try this community today. If not, they will go give the money, make sure to go door to door. We'll give them money for things that what they need, especially when this lockdown they happen. So maybe now down the people for begin to do. Then this government will not say, whether not there or not the previous one or whichever one will come back, will not say not the money they not give for like go put on down. So that way ready, if I go buy, you go build holes there where they say you and your family no more now they care. So what about the other person? Then it's not to Sierra Leoneans. It really shameful and disgraceful anyway. The other thing I want to talk about, case number 90, being on the run, people that they really try for help, for let this thing, let them send this person and let's stop for the spread the disease, because really look at the numbers. We just start this COVID-19 index case from March 31st. Look how it is today. This is too much and it's scary. We're just going to continue to multiply like this. If they don't do anything, they don't follow the right strategies and protocols to make sure that they isolate people properly, for make sure they, anything when like a communicable disease, a reportable case. Yourself in America, or in any other part of this advanced world, if somebody get like any communicable disease, now a reportable one, even when you talk to the patient, okay, they're not going to go call the patient and name now. News or anything, but you therefore call the state or you call the local, city. You say you did for report the case. Say this person you get TB or this person you get hepatitis B. Now we talk about COVID-19, where we say they kill people everywhere. So we people end up for know that, and the one that they run. Why they run? If you run, you're not gonna forget treatment. Why you not go try for no say? You try for save so many other people there. You don't run for go hide who side. You go left for run till you die. Because really this is frustrating. I don't understand why this person really run, because I feel saying going transmit this virus to so many people. Look, Freetown very scary. The numbers are too scary for even think about. Then we'll call and say at the capital city. All them things where they go to the country, I don't know if they put on into good use self. If we make one sense, the other thing about the president, you say a negative, that's good news. We're happy for him, but we still say now that it don't become negative, really let time do something. I see the military close today. So maybe, I'm just thinking, maybe, the time we hand over the power from NPRC to Jankaba, I hope say the mindset we been get out and I hope say that they count now, because then I think it been very sincere, it been very disciplined, but right now I have too many questions. We they commend people and when they do good, but when they do good, definitely we go for criticize. We they criticize because we want to see country better. It really sad. Salon, it really sad. All that we see right now is sad. But yeah, we want a lot of people to understand this. Social distancing is important. You do all that here, not for government, person no more you do because they still do and make you do you do for yourself. You do for your family, you do for your loved ones, When this whole thing done, you can go back to your normal life. But try for stay away. Avoid crowd. Wear the mask and stop for they say, I don't forget the mask now. Oh no, it didn't have his pocket. Or when they talk to you, take and put on down at your chin. Now, so a person they wear mask, then say like put and cover your mouth and your nose. So when they talk, you spew them. or you saliva or you spit, you know, they go by the other person. You know, because if you really look at the distance where you talk, you know, how much, you know, microorganism where they go spread in the air and how long it is stay there for. People really need to understand, you know, Salon remember we translate sometimes. You know, when they reward, you know, oh me I fed up with that. Some of the videos are when they ask and talk to the camera, I fed up. It's too hot, I can't deal with it. There's definitely help AAA. Me, I'm a little bit frustrated today with the whole scene, I have to say. But at the same time, we just pray for the country. We just want to see something positive in that country day. You know, things like this, they discourage you every day. Whether you really want to go back, salon, you go sit on there. You know, so we want to go back. You know, we make investment in the country because we feel that there we belong. No matter how we work now, so we invest in this country. We probably they don't because born picking and also. But after all, now there we come out. We are Sierra Leoneans standing our American passport or European passports or whatever passport you get. Why then they make people so they make it very difficult for people to go to that country? You know, but you know, some will not give up. No matter how they try to distract me, it make me feel like say, you know what, we don't need to go. I think let's stick together. Let's stick together and know say we are Salon strong. Now me other hashtag than it today. Salon tough and Salon, you know, strong. So every day I make a new hashtag for the country. And when I join us, and you know, all join hands, Lord try to change the narrative and how the image is for the country. We love that country and they will come on and they will belong. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much, Aisato. Thank you. That's how we go locked today on program. We're there back tomorrow. Till we meet again, Triple A say, Tata.